Hey, what's up, guys? Sean here, and I decided since I've been doing these My 600 Pound Life reactions for quite a while, but we always see people that are kind of failing at the start, which I also did, so I might make jokes and laugh about certain things, but it's only because I did the exact same thing in a lot of circumstances that they're doing, and I see myself in them, and it's kind of hard for me to watch. But I thought maybe we would check out someone who did good at the process, right? And started off like crazy well. So Dr. Now is impressed with Brandon's massive 141-pound weight loss, which is insane if he knocked that off in 2 or 3 months. But it just goes to show you that Dr. Now's diet is no friggin' joke. If you actually follow that, you're gonna succeed wildly. All right. The only reason I laughed is because I watched this Columbus police body cam where the craziest stuff happens in Columbus, Ohio, and that's why in that other video I said, "Oh, Ohio, that explains everything."
It's been a month since I've had my appointment with Dr. Now. The whole trip going down there was really hard for me. And coming back was the hardest because I was already worn out physically and emotionally. But I made it back, and I immediately started on the diet and the exercises that Dr. Now gave me.
He's killing it cuz my whole like lifting and exercise, I didn't really do that at first. I kind of just stuck to the diet. And then I got a couple months out of the weight loss surgery, and I was like, man, I'm really friggin' weak. So I started hitting the lifting every single day. I mean, I woke up this morning and I was up at probably like 6. I did my lifting probably around 8, jumped in the shower at 9. Now I have a whole routine. But if that's all he could start with, that's all he could start with. My first weight was like a 20-pound dumbbell, and I was struggling with that thing. But now, I do like 100 curls every morning, plus my like resistance band, and then some with a kettlebell. I do a bunch every morning for about a half hour.
Right now, my routine is basically waking up and then do my exercises first thing. I've been making sure that I'm getting up early in the morning so that I can start early in the morning. And then I do it all again right after dinner before I go to bed.
Okay.
I just made the promise to myself that if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right. Because if I do what I need to do and get surgery, all my dreams for my life and my life with Taylor will be a possibility again.
See, this dude's like crazy motivated. I was not crazy motivated at first. The motivation for me came later. Honestly, if you get the surgery, my surgeon told me you'll lose 100 pounds eating friggin' ice cream. In the first 90 days, I lost 80 pounds, and I was still friggin' drinking sweet tea because I was just dizzy all the time. Like, it was crazy. You get dehydrated. I don't know. Maybe I thought the sugar would help me, but you should be losing about a pound a day at first. And if you're not, you're probably not sticking to the diet. But this guy's got the motivation right away. He's got a lady with him that he wants to be with, so he's got something to work for.
So no excuses or cheating. I'm 100% in on doing this. You ready for breakfast, or?
Sure.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm keeping track of every calorie I eat with the food journal. And Taylor is right there with me. She's helping me prepare healthy meals. And her
That's great. He's got a support system right off the start. I wasn't counting my calories at first. I was just doing the low carb, and I would almost say lazy keto because I was still eating stuff that wasn't great for me. But I dropped the first 50, 60 before the surgery just that way by cutting out all carbs. But I would stay under 10 carbs a day. So I was like pretty extreme on counting the carbs. I wasn't letting myself get hardly any. But he's counting every calorie right away, and it goes to show if he's going to lose 141 pounds that he's just like crazy motivated.
her support right now means a whole lot to me.
You don't add anything else to it, right? Just that?
Yeah, I'll take extra cheese and... Not bad.
Just not what you would normally.
It's
Not gonna get it at a
great
fast
either.
food joint.
Right. That's the only thing with the whole diet. It's like been pretty tough.
I'm glad you're doing it with me.
Yep. Definitely need a partner.
You know how many people told me that they were gonna do the friggin' diet with me? Not one of them stuck to that. It was just me. So everyone says, we're gonna do it with you, we wanna lose weight, and then they just bail right away.
Accountability.
Yep.
I have one more month before I go back to see Dr. Now and find out if I hit my goal. And I plan to make the most of that time to get as far along as I can, so that when I'm back on that scale, I'll be exactly where I need to get my approval.
I definitely didn't do that. I messed up time and time again at the start before I just was like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy all in. So when you guys hear me like laugh and like make jokes about people on the show, I'm making jokes at myself also because I'm very self-aware that I did the same thing and I messed up a lot at the start too. I just finally got it together.
Taylor and I are back in Houston for my follow-up with Dr. Now. And I'm feeling confident, but at the same time, I'm still very nervous because I have no idea how much I weigh now.
You know, somebody said this in the comments. They're like, does anyone else see like a car dealership when they look at Dr. Now's office? And I'm like, now I can't unsee it. It looks like a friggin' car dealership.
120 pounds is a lot to have to lose, but I completely stuck to the diet, so I'm just really hoping it's enough to hit my goal.
I'm telling
Brandon?
you, she's always pissed off. I can't get over this lady. I have never seen a smile on her face. Not a one.
Scott?
At my last doctor's appointment, I weighed in at 718. So if I made it
okay.
to my goal, then I'll be below 598 today.
That's why Dr. Now gives
So
such
as
a
long as
high
that
goal.
first digit is a 5, then I'll be able to breathe easier because I'll know I made it.
So he friggin' killed it. That's amazing. Like, I'm super proud of that guy. I couldn't even touch that kind of progress in my first 2 months. Well, I mean, I probably could have done a lot better, but I effed up a lot at the start. So this dude, like, hats off to you, brother. You're killing it. So I'm very proud of this guy.
Good job.
Yeah,
It's really good.
thanks. And I'm really happy with that. All my anxiety and fear is gone right now.
You imagine
And
how
I'm
much
just
better
excited.
his joints feel?
Because I feel confident with that weigh-in that Dr. Now is gonna approve me for weight loss surgery today.
You know, Dr. Now is used to walking in there and just being like, you kind of could have did better. And this time he's actually coming into somebody being like, damn, you killed it. You're approved. I bet Dr. Now never has that happen because you have to buy in. It's so hard to buy in at the start.
Hello.
Hello, doctor.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. So I see you made very good progress. You're down to 577.
Yes.
So you lost 141 pounds in 2 months.
That's
So
crazy.
Yes.
good. That's very good.
All right, some of you in the comments always talk about you got to lose 20, 40 pounds, something like that. Imagine if you could drop 70 pounds in a month, because that's what this dude just did 2 months in a row. That's friggin' nuts. I didn't even drop that much in a month after the friggin' surgery. Wow. This dude's crazy. Like, crazy in a good way, though.
So how did you change your eating habit?
Well, I started keeping a food journal immediately, writing down the calories of everything that I eat, and I make sure that I cut all the sugar and carbs out of my diet and my intake.
Good. That's very good.
Yes,
Are you getting any support at home?
absolutely. Taylor's been doing the diet with me. She's lost weight as well.
I'm trying to do your diet too, so.
Good.
Dr. Now's diet scares the hell out of me. I could probably do it now that they've cut out 90% of my stomach, right? But back then, no way was I staying under 1,200 calories. I could cut the carbs. I'm good on that. Even though that's like, carbs are the best tasting thing in the world. I can do that. But 1,200 calories and no bread, no pasta. Ooh, that's hard, man. This dude's got some crazy dedication.
Good. All right, since you lost your weight and you've shown that you can stick with your diet, I'm going to approve you for weight loss surgery.
Awesome. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
That never
I
happened.
appreciate that.
But now that we got to approve you, don't let you guard down and go and celebrate with the food.
No, oh no.
See, Dr. Now says that, and it's kind of a joke to them, but it's not a friggin' joke. That Last Supper syndrome where you're just like, oh damn, I'm not gonna get all the good stuff I usually get. That really happens, and it happens more than you would believe or think, right? Because I definitely did it. I panicked and ate a whole bunch of stuff like the week before I was supposed to have the friggin' surgery and got it canceled on me once. So it happens a lot more than you would really suspect.
No, I won't do that.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna schedule your surgery for 2 months from now.
Okay.
And that will give you enough time for you to move down to Houston to do the program for the next year.
Okay.
But if your progress stops and you start to gain again, we won't move ahead. Got it?
Yes.
I am very proud of
Yeah.
Brandon for his progress and hard work these past 2 months. And
I was gonna say, Doctor Now like has to just be ecstatic over that because he's so not used to seeing that. It's so hard to break those unhealthy habits with food. And I was gonna say, she looks like she's probably dropped a good 10, maybe 15 pounds also. But dude here, he's just trying to drop that weight so he can get in them sheets and take her to Pound Town. Let's just keep it like 100 all the way. He's ready to take her to Pound Town, and he couldn't do it at 700 pounds.
I've tailored for doing the diet with Brandon to support him. I know making these changes wasn't easy, but both of them seem to be taking this as seriously as they need. The only concern I have is that Brandon doesn't push himself too hard and gets burned out. It's similar to a runner sprinting too hard too
Right.
early in a race. They get ahead of everyone, but all of a sudden they hit a wall and can't finish because
I get that because I was doing like crash diets, like I was talking about, and I just couldn't maintain them. Like I was dropping the weight, and I could do that for like 2 months or something, and then I'd hit a wall, and it'd be like, damn, like I can't keep this up. When is this surgery gonna happen? Friggin' COVID happened, so stuff was getting postponed. And I'm like, I just can't keep this up. Like, I'm starving all the time, and I would just break, and I would gain the weight back. And I yo-yoed up and down so many friggin' times, it's embarrassing to admit.
they didn't pace themselves. So scheduling his weight loss surgery for a couple months out will give him more time to show me that he's able to maintain his progress. And that this wasn't just an early sprint that is gonna burn him out soon.
See, it's almost like Dr. Now's waiting for you to F up. He's like, when's the old Jew gonna rear his ugly face? But I get it. You have to, like, have so many months. I think, like, certain insurances require, like, 6 months of steady weight loss before they'll approve you. So this program's kind of expedited just because TLC's paying for the surgery and all that stuff. So if they're doing good, they can get it done right away. They don't have to do all those clearances and stuff. Because I even had a friggin' heart catheter done. They went in my wrist, up into my heart, and told me my heart was like misformed. Like some artery that's supposed to come out of the left side comes out of the right side. And they're just like, it's not bugging you, so it's fine. But apparently I'm 1 in a million.
All right, you keep this up and your whole life is gonna change very soon. What's the first thing you're gonna start doing once you start to be able to do more?
I really want to get back to singing again.
I think he wants to get back to making her sing a little more, if we're just going to keep it real. But hey, hit that high note, brother.
That's my dream. Do you like to sing?
Sing? No.
No?
I tried that many years ago in the shower.
Okay.
Oh, I've never seen Dr. Now joke like that. That's funny to see, because I just never see that. I was in choir and show choir. Could you see my big self up on stage dancing in a red sequin vest? Because I friggin' did it.
I'll seek to being a doctor. All right, you're doing great, and I'll see you both in a couple months. If you need anything before then, let me know.
Okay.
Okay?
Wonderful. Thank you again.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you, Doctor.
Nice to see you.
Yes. Whew, man. I have to say, that's the best doctor visit ever.
Could you imagine how much relief he feels? Because at that size, you can't weigh in at home. So he knows he's killing it, but he just can't see the progress. And like, I was killing it there for a while, and my scale didn't go high enough for me to see. I remember the day I registered on my scale at home, and it was like the happiest friggin' feeling ever. I was so excited. And that damn scale lied, because it said it went up to 550, and I first saw my weight at 562. So I was like, damn, that's bull. Like, they lied to me. But I'm happy that it at least worked, right?
It's good.
I'm so happy I could
Said he was
die.
proud.
Yeah.
She's got to be super proud of him.
This is a huge accomplishment for me. I've never pushed myself the way I have these past 2 months, and I had a lot of fears and struggles doing this.
For sure.
But to make it to this point of getting approved for surgery feels amazing. I know this is gonna be a big change for me and Taylor moving down to Houston, but this means that we are finally gonna be able to have the life we've wanted.
But you could see him like walking out of there, and you could just tell like he's moving better or whatever than he started. I guarantee it. And I didn't even see how he started, because at over 700 pounds, I guarantee he was winded. Even if you're just hitting the 5 pound weights, for 5 minutes in the morning, and that's all you can do something, right? Because when I started out with that 20 pound weight, I could barely curl it at all. But I'm super proud of this dude. Like, he killed it. Like, and you never see anybody kill it like that fresh out the gate, because it's so hard to change those bad habits. And maybe, I don't know, it's the love of his girlfriend that made him want to do it. Maybe he was just tired of being stuck in his own body, and that's kind of where I got to. Like, I wanted to be able to get out there and do things, do other things. But hey, I'm super proud of this guy. He killed it, and that's exactly what I needed first thing in the morning. I just wanted to see, kind of a feel good story like that. But like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.